The grueling wait is over. The speculation and hot takes, all in the rearview mirror. The 2025 NFL season is here, and Week 1 is about to serve up some serious drama. These aren't just marquee matchup between contenders. These are battles fueled by pure, unfiltered revenge. This is about deep-seated rivalries, personal vendettas, and scores that have been simmering for months. We've got players desperate to prove their old teams they made a franchise-altering mistake, and coaches with a massive score to settle. The first week of the season is more than just a fresh start. It's a chance to make an immediate and resounding statement. Forget easing into the season. These teams are starting at a full sprint with everything to prove. Today we're breaking down the 5 biggest revenge games of Week 1. We have a team that's starting the redemption tour after a humiliating Super Bowl loss, a superstar's return to the city that gave up on them, a massive playoff rematch, and a bitter divisional war to kick off the season. You're not going to want to miss the number 1 pick. 2 MVPs, fresh playoff scars, and everything on the line. Let's get into it.
Number 5, the International Showdown, Chiefs vs. Chargers. Kicking off our countdown at number 5, we've got an AFC West rivalry going global with a little extra spice. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers are taking their grudge match south of the border to São Paulo, Brazil, for a special Week 1 Friday night game. For the Chiefs, this isn't just a game, it's the start of a redemption tour. The wounds are still fresh after being thoroughly dismantled and denied a historic three-peat in Super Bowl 59. The taste of that 40-22 blowout loss to the Eagles has lingered all offseason, fueling whispers that the dynasty might be cracking. The revenge for Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and the entire team isn't just against the league. It's about proving to themselves that their reign isn't over. They have to wash that bitter taste out of their mouths, and it starts with a statement against a division rival. But this isn't the same old Chargers, now entering their second year under the intense and demanding Jim Harbaugh, and with a healthy Justin Herbert at the helm, this is a team fully forged in his image. After a full season of instilling his culture, the little brother narrative in this rivalry is officially on notice. With high expectations for a deep playoff run, this is a golden opportunity for Herbert and Harbaugh's squad on a massive international stage to prove that the balance of power in the AFC West is shifting. Will the Chiefs begin their quest to reclaim the throne with a dominant win in a new country? Or will Justin Herbert and the Chargers, a year into the Harbaugh era, use the vibrant territory of Brazil to get their own form of revenge and prove they are the new, more physical threat in the West? Number 4, NFC North rivalry, Lions and Packers. Coming in at number 4 is a battle for the soul of the NFC North, supercharged by a quarterback's massive leap. The Detroit Lions, fresh off a season of soaring expectations, travel to Lambeau Field to take on a Green Bay Packers team that looks reborn. The revenge narrative here is potent and multi-layered. Last season, the Detroit Lions looked poised for a deep playoff run, capturing the hearts of the league, only to be knocked out by the Washington Commanders in the NFC divisional round. For a team in a city that had finally tasted success, that exit was a brutal reality check. They're coming into this season with a hunger to prove that last year wasn't a fluke. Standing in their way is a Packers team that suddenly looks like a true powerhouse. The primary reason? Jordan Love has made the leap. He's no longer a question mark. He's the answer, playing with the confidence and skill of an elite quarterback. And as if a breakout superstar quarterback wasn't enough, the Packers made a stunning, division-altering move in the offseason by trading for superstar pass rusher Micah Parsons. After a dramatic exit from Dallas, he's on a personal mission to prove Green Bay made the right choice, showing his new division just how dominant he can be. For Green Bay, this is about building a potential dynasty around their new franchise quarterback and their new defensive game wrecker. Will the Packers, powered by Jordan Love's ascent and armed with a new defensive weapon, get their payback at home and reassert their control? Or will the Lions march into Lambeau and prove that not even a quarterback's leap and a blockbuster trade can stop the new kings of the North? Number 3, the return, Steelers at Jets. Our number 3 game is absolutely dripping with drama, featuring 2 quarterbacks with massive chips on their shoulders. The Pittsburgh Steelers, now led by the legendary Aaron Rodgers, head to the bright lights of New York to face the Jets and their new signal caller, Justin Fields. The revenge narrative here is a fascinating two-way street. For Aaron Rodgers, this is a pointed, immediate return to New York. After a disappointing and turbulent end to his time with the Jets, he has landed in Pittsburgh, a franchise built on stability and championships, looking to prove he's still one of the elites and write a triumphant final chapter to his storied career. He's out to show the Jets front office and the entire league that they gave up on him too soon. On the other sideline, Justin Fields is out for his own revenge. After playing for the Steelers last year, he now finds himself as the new face of the Jets, determined to prove that Pittsburgh made a monumental mistake by letting him walk. Fields was brought in with promise, but ultimately cast aside. For him, this isn't just another game. It's a chance to look his old team, his old coaches, and his old teammates in the eye and show them exactly what they're missing. It's a battle of quarterbacks on a collision course with their pasts. Parsons? Can Rodgers get his immediate payback against his former team? Or will Justin Fields get the last laugh, securing his own revenge and sending a clear message to the Steelers that New York is his team now? Number 2, NFC East grudge, Cowboys at Eagles. At number 2, it's a rivalry so bitter, so deeply ingrained in the fabric of the NFL, it could headline any week of the season. To kick off the entire 2025 season on Thursday night, the Dallas Cowboys travel to the hostile territory of Philadelphia to take on the Eagles in a classic NFC East grudge match. There is absolutely no love lost between these teams, and this game is always personal. For the Eagles, who stormed their way to a Super Bowl 59 victory, this is a chance to begin their title defense by re-establishing dominance against their most hated rival on the league's opening night. But for the Cowboys, the mission for revenge has been completely redefined. With a healthy Dak Prescott leading the charge, the offense is looking to fire on all cylinders. However, they enter this battle without their defensive cornerstone, Micah Parsons, following his shocking trade to Green Bay. The entire narrative has shifted. The revenge is now about resilience. It's a chance for Prescott to prove he can carry this team on his shoulders, for the defense to prove it can survive a massive loss, and for the entire organization to overcome the drama and spoil the Eagles' home opener and banner-raising ceremony on their own turf. Will the Eagles defend their home field and start their championship defense with a statement win, or will the Cowboys, against all odds, march into Philadelphia and kick off their season with the ultimate rivalry win, proving their heart is stronger than any single player?
We're about to unveil the number 1 revenge game of the week. But before we do, I want to hear from you. Which week 1 game are you most hyped for? Which quarterback has the most to prove? Drop your top revenge game and boldest prediction in the comments below. And if you love talking about NFL revenge, hit that subscribe button. Now let's see what tops the list.
Number 1, the playoff rematch, Ravens at Bills. And here it is, our number 1 revenge game of week 1. This is more than just a game. It's a battle between 2 AFC powerhouses with fresh, painful, and recurring playoff history. The Baltimore Ravens fly into the unforgiving environment of Buffalo to take on the Bills, led by the reigning NFL MVP, Josh Allen. The revenge here is simple, direct, and it belongs entirely to the Baltimore Ravens. The Buffalo Bills have become Baltimore's personal kryptonite, ending their season both times they've met in the playoffs. That kind of loss, that feeling of being stonewalled by the same opponent, sticks with a team. It festers all offseason. It fuels every workout, every practice, every film session. Now, in a cruel twist of scheduling fate, Baltimore has to start their new campaign on the road against the very team that represents their biggest postseason roadblock. This is their first best chance to avenge a devastating pattern of losses and prove that they are the true contenders in the conference. This is a heavyweight bout between 2 of the league's most dynamic quarterbacks in Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. It's a clash of MVP caliber talent. For the Bills, it's about protecting their house and proving they still have Baltimore's number. For the Ravens, this game is everything. It's a chance to exercise their playoff demons from the very first snap of the season and send a powerful message to the Bills and the entire AFC that the path to the Super Bowl will be different this year. Can the Bills once again defend their home field and prove that they are Baltimore's unsolvable problem? Or will the Ravens finally get the ultimate revenge and spoil Buffalo's home opener in the most satisfying way possible?
It's hard to top the playoff level intensity between the Ravens and Bills. A game where every single snap will be dripping with payback. But from the Chiefs beginning their redemption tour in Brazil after the Super Bowl collapse to the incredible quarterback soap opera in New York, week 1 is absolutely stacked with scores to settle. Week 1 is kicking off a season of settling old debts, righting old wrongs, and pure uncut football vengeance. Make sure to follow along with Revenge Route this season. Like and subscribe. Football is back, baby. See you in week 2.